Happy Friday. We made it. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I don't know if it's whoop, whoop, but it is Friday, so that's good all the same. Hey, I have a question for you. How do you give a gift to somebody who has everything? Someone that has all the resources and all the time. I think of my retired dad. He doesn't really need anything. He just goes and buys it himself, or he has the time to do it himself. It's a really good question. What do you get that guy? You know, kids are oftentimes a lot easier to get things for. They don't have any money, and they don't really have any ability to get things. So sometimes that's a little bit easier. The question in the Catechism today is, how can we glorify God? A God who has everything. Tough question. The answer in the Catechism is this: we glorify God by enjoying Him, loving Him, and trusting Him, and by obeying His will, His commands, and His law. We can glorify God by enjoying God and obeying God. Deuteronomy 11:1 says this: "You shall therefore love the Lord your God and keep His charge, His statutes, His rule, and His commandments always." So the first thing is enjoying God. We can enjoy God by just acknowledging His presence, by knowing who He is, by recognizing His love, His holiness, His sovereignty, His steadfastness. That's really got me through this time, just recognizing God for His true character. The second thing is obeying God. We talked about this in 1 John a lot. In knowing God is being obedient to Him. So even though in our sinful natures we don't always want to do what God wants us to do, relating with God in a way that really His plan and our plan come together in that obedience, that is when we can really glorify God, and we can ask God to make our hearts like His hearts. As we obey God, we can come to enjoy God. And as we enjoy God, we will obey God. It kind of works in a circular type of way. And this will cause us to love God in a new way. So how can we glorify God? We can glorify God by enjoying Him, loving Him, and trusting Him, and by obeying His will, commandments, and His laws.